Laura Vitale, and in this episode of Laura in the Kitchen, I'm going to show you how to make a real classic Italian holiday dish. It's called Insalata di Rinforzo, which just means reinforced salad. It's just a staple on our Christmas Eve and Christmas dinner table. It's a salad with cauliflower, and you've probably seen it plenty of times if you ever read cooking, like Italian cooking cookbooks and stuff like that. It's a salad with cauliflower, carrots, celery. It's just absolutely a must-have. I mean, I make it all year long, but definitely on Christmas Eve for sure. So let me take you over the ingredients so we can get started. So as I said, you're definitely gonna need some cauliflower. This is just a fresh cauliflower that I just tore it into florets. Some sliced carrots, celery. This is some fennel, some Kalamata olives and green olives, both pitted. These are some jarred roasted peppers, pepperoncini, capers, fresh parsley, red wine vinegar, extra virgin olive oil, salt, and pepper. So the first thing you want to do is take a big pot, fill it with water, add in a good generous sprinkle of salt, and now to that we're going to add in our cauliflower and the carrots, celery, and the fennel. Now, if you ever eat giardiniera, which is just really the jarred version of this, then you kind of have an idea of what this is supposed to be like. This is like the homemade version, and it's so simple and easy. It really tastes so much better. But I do love a good old jar of giardiniera, and I always have some on hand. But this is a ritual I did every single year as a child, you know, growing up for Christmas Eve. And it's something I look forward to, you know, as an adult to do now. So yeah, I'm really excited. Now this has to cook for about 8 to 10 minutes. You want the veggies to be crisp, yet a little bit tender. And in the meantime, I'm going to fill a large bowl with water and ice because I need an ice bath ready to plunge these in once they're done cooking. So I'm going to get that ready, let those cook, and I'll show you what to do next. I'm just going to take my veggies, plunge them into some ice cold water. This stops them from cooking, which is what we want because we want these to have a nice crunch to them. And now we can take them from the water to just another bowl. And this is really important that your veggies, you know, still have a bit of a crunch, but you definitely want them to be cooked. You want them to keep their shape. You don't want it to fall apart, but you don't want like a raw piece of carrot. Now, two ingredients that you might find in Insalata di Rinforzo is cipolline onions, like real little baby onions. I don't put them in because my mother never did. So it's that kind of just what I grew up, and I grew up eating without them, so I don't put any in. But she used to always put in anchovies, salted anchovies, which I hated, so I don't do that. But if you want to, you can. So now I'm going to add in olives, my roasted peppers, capers, the pepperoncini, which I love so much, parsley. Season this whole thing with freshly ground black pepper and a pinch of salt. You don't need too much salt, just simply because when you boil them in the boiling water, there was salt in it. Now, tons of vinegar and extra virgin olive oil. That is the dressing. That's it, and that is all. So, let's put some of that in. Let's move on to the olive oil, and it's just a real sort of taste and go kind of thing. I love Insalata di Rinforzo. It's, like I said, it's such a must-have, and even though it's not Christmas Eve tomorrow, it doesn't matter because I know that if I have this in the fridge, I can just open up a can of tuna or make myself some grilled chicken breast, and I've got a great lunch or even a light dinner. So that looks perfect. I'm gonna take a piece of the cauliflower and I'm gonna try and get as much on there as I can. That is home. That to me is the taste of Christmas, the look of my mother frantically trying to put the meal together. Oh, what memories. I just love the holidays. I hope that you give this recipe a try, and if you're anything like me, you know, in an Italian household, you know Christmas Eve is all about fish, tons of fish, and then you have Insalata di Rinforzo, you have your steamed Italian, well, I don't know if I have never been able to find them in the U.S., but we call it Christmas broccoli. Never been able to find them. And then you've got your sort of essential octopus salad, grilled seafood salad, you know, you name it, which I'll link those videos down below because I do have recipes on them already. And I hope you give them a try for your fish festivities on Christmas Eve or any time of the year, really. I hope you enjoy spending time with me. Go to laurenkitchen.com to get the written recipe, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.